In the heart of Peru's prolific coastal copper belt, one ASX-listed explorer is hitting the ground running. Solis Minerals is in the midst of a major exploration push, having just completed its maiden drilling program at one site and now moving to the next. With copper and gold prices soaring, the time couldn't be better to be targeting large-scale discoveries in one of the world's premier mining jurisdictions. I'm joined now by Solis Minerals CEO Mitch Thomas. Mitch, so basically you've moved now from Chancho Al Palo and you're moving to Ilo Este. Tell me the process, what's happening?
Yeah, sure thing. So, firstly, thanks very much for having me. And it's been a busy few months. So if I start with number one, with Chancho Al Palo, we have just finished the drilling program. We drilled there to an average depth of about 650 metres. And look, as released to the market, we had visual mineralisation in each hole. So look, we're waiting for the assays to really tell the story about what we're seeing, but, very exciting times from that project's perspective. And I think it's also worth saying that, the geochem, the geophysics that we performed were really on point. So, to encounter mineralisation in the start of our drilling program for 2025, we consider a success. Secondly, look, Ilo Este, as you mentioned, we're just moving the drill rig there. So, look, I had some WhatsApp photos overnight and it's nearly ready to start drilling. So hopefully an announcement out in the next few days to kind of, commence that process. But look, this really is a flagship project for us. So for the listeners, Ilo Este is a project where we've got previous drilling, and that's really informing the current drilling program. But in the past, they did encounter significant, geology. So we're looking to kind of take that to another level with, higher volumes and better grades. But to have a start is really great for us. So we've got a sniff and we just want to build upon that. And thirdly, with Sinto, look, we've commenced a fast-track permitting process. So the plan is to commence drilling before the end of this year. So in terms of delivery against our objective, which is finding a large copper-gold project in southern Peru, we're really progressing at pace. So it's exciting times at Solis.
And so with so many things happening, you're going to have a whole bunch of sort of milestones and things you're going to be able to announce to the market. Can you tell us about the sort of timing at this point, from here until the end of the year, as some of those milestones and what they might be?
Yeah, sure thing. So look, news flow is everything for us. So, to let our shareholders know that we haven't got the assays back yet for Chancho Al Palo, but we expect them in the next week or two. So, we get them, we need to digest them and kind of work out, what the information is telling us. But we can expect to release those results in the next 2 weeks, which is exciting. In terms of Ilo Este, like we did at Chancho Al Palo, if we do get visuals on mineralisation through the holes, we will be releasing that to the market as we feel is good governance. So, stay tuned for results there, as we do expect good results from Ilo Este. And then with a broader portfolio, as information comes to hand, we'll be releasing that. So a period of very strong news flow in the second half of 2025.
And talk about timing, it couldn't be better in terms of, near record high copper prices and gold prices. Good time to be a copper gold explorer, right?
Yeah, look, a bit of luck is always welcome. And look, I'm a bit nervous about what the bars are like in Kalgoorlie at the moment with diggers and dealers, with gold having such a run. But, for us to have exposure to copper and gold, so Peru is currently the second largest producer of copper globally and also a very material producer of gold. Our projects have that exposure. So a bit of macro tailwind is always welcome. And we're going to ride that wave.
Well, thank you very much, Mitch. Good luck with it all. So Solis Minerals, as you heard, is advancing its exploration campaign in Peru, having just completed drilling at Chancho Al Palo and moving now to Ilo Este. With copper and gold prices at near record highs, the timing is perfect. The company has a busy period ahead with a pipeline of news flow expected, including assay results and further drilling updates. For more information about Solis Minerals, check out their channel page on grafa.com.